Hi, everybody. This is Alex from The Gamer and His Wife here with John.
How's it going, everybody?
And we wanted to do our monthly update.
So this is kind of the moment we're going to take the time to recap everything that happened in January and take a look at, where we're going in February and what's on the horizon for us all. So I got to start out by saying congratulations to everybody involved in the challenge so far for the month of January. Holy crap, January has blown all expectations out of the water.
Over 2016, on average, we'd see we'd see me and you do about 1,000 gamer score a month.
Right, not a whole lot from, Ashley or from Aerith, because they really don't do a whole lot of gaming ever. Maybe like 10, 15 points here and there, but nothing huge. I can't say anything for Caleb because I didn't actually have him on my friends list until this year.
Neither did I.
So fortunately, sorry Caleb, we don't know what your gaming trends are. All we know is that your score is lower than ours. So hey, anyways, no.
Hey, goals, future goals. It's all good.
Rise to the ranks. You know what? Top 1% for achievements earned across all Xbox Live players last year. So
and that was just last year.
I'm a whore for achievements.
I know you are.
It was 2% for 2015. So.
Hey, you're going up there.
I know, right?
But anyways, let's look at some individual scores for last month as well as for the end of this week.
Right. Hold on here. So let's start off with you and I here because, This is where this kind of began, both pushing for 70,000. Last month alone, I raked in 2,875 achievement points, an all-time best. Can I do it again? No, probably not, but... Holy crap.
January had a ton of games that you wanted to play.
I was just back catalog, man. Lots of back catalog. And not to mention I was suffering from gamer ADD. I mean, we're talking full playthrough of Titanfall 2, of Gears of War 4. Both I highly recommend on their terms of their solo campaigns. Replaying through, the Xbox One version of Batman Arkham Asylum again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've done it before, but hey, freebie achievement points are that. What, you sucked me back into Plague Inc., so there's just sitting there and farming that.
Plague Inc. was a lot of fun this month, and I was not expecting it to, take up as much of the time as it did, but it did. Right. And I enjoyed it.
And then, of course, Telltale was awesome and released, right at the end of December, they released Walking Dead Season 3, the first 2 episodes, which I can't honestly recommend it enough. If you're a fan of the Telltale games, especially of their Walking Dead franchise, the 3rd game kicks off to an awesome, awesome start. I'm waiting for episode 3 right now. Not February, unfortunately. I wish, because it'd be another 200 points. But hey, I need more Clementine.
I did my first episode of a Telltale game with Tales from the Borderlands, and it was a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'll pick up the other episodes or not.
I honestly recommend it because it just gets crazier and funnier. If you're a Borderlands fan, Tales from the Borderlands, even as a Telltale goes, it's really, really fun.
Yeah.
And Aerith has actually started playing that one too, and is loving it.
Oh, I'm sure.
It might get her to play Borderlands 2 with me. Fingers are crossed.
Hey, if so, we might have a third person to play with us then, huh?
Right. So how'd you do?
Pretty well. I mean, for the entire month of January, I did, somewhere around 1,700?
1,770?
Yeah. I mean, the last week, it killed the entire month for me.
I didn't finish strong either.
But this week, so far, I've done really well. I mean, I've gone, 500 points so far this week?
Some about that already? So, I've done 60.
Yeah. First week was...
No.
A decent start for me.
And unfortunately, I hit a point this week. I mean, I know I myself, I can't figure out what the hell I want to play right now. I spent all week going, maybe I'll do... No. It was like the reverse of AD, the gamer ADD that I had, where I was playing everything, and now I'm just I don't know what I want to play.
Instead of a positive ADD, it was a negative ADD.
Exactly, and we'll discuss why that is a little later.
Yeah, well. But anyways, let's continue on. Let's move on to Ashley and Aerith's challenge.
Oh my god, here was the unexpected dark horse of the month. Initially, when Ashley threw out that achievement, it was kind of like a case of... The challenge, sorry. It was just this case of, oh, hey, our wives are going to race each other in gamer score, and they don't really play anything, so it'll be kind of a slow... No.
They might get to 10,000 over the course of a year, and I got less time to play.
I was not actually expecting that to affect the amount of time we play video games.
But it did.
It really did, which, on that note, we're talking our wives are used to seeing, I don't know, maybe 100 points in a year, something more than that if something really awesome comes out, but for the most part, they don't play much, and instead...
Well, I mean, to begin with, what did Ashley and Aerith start with? They started, 4,000 points at the beginning of this year as their totals?
Yeah, in the 4,000s, and now both are in the 6,000s. Aerith raked in 2,205 points this month alone. That's unprecedented for her. Ashley, on the other hand, turns around and does 2,310 points.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen our wives play video games that much, especially for achievements. Like, they like getting in there and playing like some Minecraft, things like that, but I know Aerith, she dedicated some solid time to Telltale's Minecraft story mode, which she played up one side and back down the other. We wrapped up our playthrough of Halo 1.
Yeah.
I
remember when there was a day, last week before, that I came home and Ashley was playing Numa.
Yeah.
And I had just mentioned it, hey, this is an interesting game. The achievements aren't difficult to get. You just got to play through the game.
Right.
And I told her nothing about it. I come home and she's gotten 3/4 of the way through the game.
Yeah.
And I proceeded to not be able to play that evening because she had to finish it.
And I remember you and I talking about that on the phone like the next day, because even I came home and I was like, all right, where's everybody? She's Ashley's jumped by 1,000 points. What the fuck?
Yep.
I mean, good. A round of applause to her. I mean, Numa's not exactly a hard game. It's a great game for a quick playthrough, a lot of solid achievement points. Mm-hmm. But even then, the fact that she took that kind of incentive on her own and just went for it was just like, holy crap. So, round of applause, Ashley. Round of applause.
I didn't even tell her that, you get 800 points just for walking through the game.
Yeah.
I just told her you get quite a few achievements.
Right. And then not to mention everything she was doing in Plague Inc. herself this month.
Yep. Plague Inc., Peggle 2. And then, Minecraft again.
Yep. And that one ranked into a lot of stuff this month.
Yep. That's been this week, really.
It's putting you both off to a strong start.
It has.
Well,
you know how good we are at just busting through Minecraft.
No, you two are honestly the ultimate Minecraft couple, in my opinion. Aerith and I, we do well.
In our circle.
Yeah, in our circle, you and Ashley just take Minecraft and run. Aerith and I, we can get in Minecraft and we keep a good pace. We're just like, yeah, we're running, and then you two are like, Captain America from Winter Soldier, where he's just passing Falcon on your left. What? On your left? Don't you do it again? On your left. That's how we feel when we're playing with you two. And you two come running by, and Aerith and I are just like,
yeah, well,
but it's what makes it also fun to play with you guys.
Yeah, and Minecraft people have their own pace. Right? It is what it is.
We're going to have to totally, film something in our, 4-player world. We really got to do it at some point. Just to kind of show off what we've got, have a little fun.
If you guys want to see that, leave a comment down below.
Right.
We'll make it a higher priority.
Right.
But anyways, with Ashley and Aerith's challenge at the end of this week, they're really close. They're only 141 points away from one another.
In Aerith's favor right now, so... that's how the Bergs play.
Granted, she had a 500-point lead at the beginning of January.
That she did. So, that was the race from hell. But again, they both went up 2,000 points.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Out of all of the people that we showcase in this, I'm ranked 4th.
Yeah.
So far in terms of gamer score earned, which is ridiculous for me.
Right. I had number 1 locked in. Aerith was so excited to have number 2, and then Ashley came on that last day and went, nope.
Yep. 300 points or 800 points, depending on which time frame you're looking at.
Exactly. Ranking it in at 5th this month, now moving away from the wife challenge, was Caleb, our newcomer in there, with a grand total of 1,920 point earned, which is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I think I saw him doing a lot of BioShock.
Yeah, he got the BioShock collection, so he was playing through the first one, and I think it also includes the second one and Infinite or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a full remaster. I think it's all 3 of them. I know it's at least 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I've never played one of the BioShocks, so... But he's ranting and raving about the remastered collection. He loves it, so, if you're a fan of it, hey, go check it out. He's putting in a real good word for it.
I plan to check it out when it becomes used, and I can pick it up for cheaper.
I figure when he's done, I'm just going to be like, hey... toss it my way.
If he has the disc, absolutely.
Right.
And also, want to congratulate Rhonda. She ended up going up by, more than half of her gamer score for this month.
Right, and for somebody who's really focusing on trying to, graduate and everything like that with her schedule, it's honestly, she didn't jump up, theoretically much compared to the rest, but for her own goals, and for the kind of time that she has, it was a good, solid effort, and round of applause for that.
Well, percentage-wise, she went up by like 50% of her total gamer score.
Yeah.
Ashley and Aerith, by comparison, only went up, 30%.
Right, but that's the problem, when you've got the higher gamer scores.
Well, for us, we went up like 3%.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's what happens.
Right.
Oh, well. But what are you looking forward to in February?
Honestly, it's all coming down to one game. For Honor. Ubisoft's new, medieval sword fight kingdom brawler playing as knights or Vikings or samurais. Yeah. We got into the closed beta right at the end of January, got a chance to test the waters on that. Based on what we played, I'm so damn excited. Some server issues in the closed beta, but
that's to be expected.
It's testing it.
So long as they finish up that server test and get it all working perfectly, I'll have no problem playing.
No. And even from what I saw, the multiplayer servers had a little bit of an issue right there, but the game is gorgeous. The combat is really, it's fast paced, it's unique, it's fun. It's as simple as it is complex. It's like really simple premise, but mastering it's going to be the hard part.
I don't know if we will.
No, and honestly, with everything they're saying they're going to deliver with a campaign on that, I
don't know that you're going to get that far, huh?
Multiplayer's always on the back burner for me. It's always the campaign first. But that's going to be the big thing. I'm hoping actually this month, if tax returns are good, I've got a few old school games on the horizon. If I get the money and everything, I'm actually going to suck up all the old school Sonic the Hedgehog games. Because I have two, so I want to go get Sonic 1, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. Because, it's just my childhood there.
Might have to look at a second console for each of us so that way we can actually play.
Already planning that. If tax returns are good, we're doing the second Xbox hands down.
Yeah.
And that being said, I'm kicking an idea, let us know what you think. But if I get my hands on all these, I have the Streets of Rage collection, I have the Golden Axe collection, and I have the Duke Nukem 3D all loaded up on the Xbox Plus Sonics, and I'm thinking of, possibly kicking off a Retro Gamer series for the channel.
That could be entertaining.
Right, go back, play some old school Sega games like that, and have some fun with it, because I will have 10 games on the back catalog to film some stuff with. So again, if you guys like the sound of this, please let us know.
Yep, and you do that just in the comments right down below.
Right,
please.
Link, subscribe, all the wonderful things on YouTube.
Don't forget about the bell that tells you when we release new content.
Right.
Anyways,
and
now
I
that
just
we've done that,
realized I did the Buddy Christ. Awesome. Yay me. Damn you, Dogma.
I love that movie.
I do too.
Anyways, what do you plan to do this month?
Well,
any games that you're looking forward to? Anything not gaming related that you're hoping to accomplish?
Please leave a comment. And again, if anybody else is curious about being featured on these updates that we're throwing out every week, that this guy's throwing out every week, please let us know. Drop your gamer tag, your gamer score, and what you're looking to get through this year, and we will be more than happy every week to get you in there, post you as a whole part of this. We encourage as many people to partake in this challenge.
It's made it so that way gaming in this household is even more of a staple.
And that's even the case in, Aerith's and I house.
Yeah.
We're going back. I get the Xbox tonight. No, I get the Xbox tonight. Okay, none of us do. No, but we really, yeah. It's a lot of fun, folks. Can't recommend getting involved in the challenge enough. So
yeah, it's been fantastic.
Right.
So, anyways, I'll see you guys again next week, and let us know if there's anything that you want to see down in the comments below.
And we'll make it happen.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. This is Alex from The Gamer and His Wife.
I wasn't ready. I was still clearing my throat. When we're actually starting this.
You ready? Maybe. Probably not. No?
I'm sure I'll go you. Anyways. I like to sing about the moon and the June and the springer. I like to sing about a sky so blue or T for two. Okay, anyways.
Yeah. It was a fantastic idea to do this.
Don't Don't you know it, man?